Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today I've got something really cool to share with you from Madam Glam. So let me take these out of the box. So these are scented gel polishes. We've got Eucalyptus Breeze, Rosemary Embrace, Spiced Cinnamon and Sweet Chamomile. I'm getting like sweater vibes looking at these colours. Yeah, they're really giving me sweater vibes. So, obviously, I can't let you smell them because smell-o-vision isn't out there yet. But give it time. Give it time, it will be. So I'm going to give them all a quick swatch. We'll take a look at the colours and then I want to do a little design using them. So, I'm going to give it a good shake. And I'll give it a whiff for you. Ooh, that's a nice colour. I like that. Ooh, it does. It does smell like eucalyptus as well. Ooh, I like that. So, they are scented while they're uncured. Obviously, once they're cured, the scent goes. For those of you that's not heard of Madam Glam gels, Madam Glam gel polishes are amazing quality, guys. They're all vegan, cruelty-free, 21-free formula, HEMA-free, and palm oil-free. Now, I just want to double-check these cure times because I think they've changed. Yeah, so in an LED light, they cure in 1 minute, and in a UV light, they cure in 2 minutes. I've got a feeling Madam Glam has upgraded their formula. Like, Madam Glam gels have always been super pigmented anyway, but just lately, they've been, like, really pigmented on another level. I mean, look at that, guys. One thin coat. And I do really thin coats as well. I've got a straddle of hair there. I can see it's doing me head in. Oh, it's gone. No, it's still there. Look, can you see? There's two. Can you see that? I don't think you're going to be able to see them. There's two bristles that need plucking out because they're all over the place. Yeah, wow. These are highly, highly pigmented. Look at that. One coat, guys. Full cover. Really nice colour as well. I like that. And I'm not a massive fan of green, but I like that. So that one was Eucalyptus Breeze. We'll have a look at Sweet Chamomile next. I don't actually know what chamomile smells like, to be honest. So I can't even tell you if it does smell like chamomile. Ooh, it's like a mustardy, orangey colour. Ooh. Ooh, it's a nice smell. I like that. Oh, wow. Again, full cover. That's looking a little bit brighter on camera than what it is. It is more, that's like a bright orange on camera. It got more of a hint of mustard to it. Not my kind of colour, but a colour we need this time of year. Next up is Rosemary Embrace. That's a nice grey. I do like my greys. As long as if they're not grey hairs. Ooh, oh no, got on my nose. Guys, do not do that. Shit, I've got no tissue. If you do ever get gel on your skin, guys, you should always wipe it straight off. You should definitely not be putting it up your nose like I just did. That smells gorgeous. Really like that. Really beautiful grey colour. I like that. And then last up we've got Spiced Cinnamon. I love the smell of cinnamon. It's a really unusual colour, isn't it? I'm going to not put this one up my nose. Ooh. Oh, I don't know about cinnamon though. Yeah, I suppose a very light hint of cinnamon. Not overpowering. Ooh, look at that. Again, not really my kind of colour, but a colour that we need this time of year. I just love how smooth they apply. Look at that, guys. So smooth. Right, I'm just going to give them a top coat and then we'll come back and take a look at them. And that is them all swatch, guys. So we've got Eucalyptus Breeze, Sweet Chamomile, Rosemary Embrace and Spiced Cinnamon. So they've all had a coat of Madam Glam's No Wipe Shiny Top Coat on the top half and Madam Glam's Velvet Matte Top Coat on the bottom half. I love them in matte. Most of you guys already know I do like matte nails. So yeah, they're not really my kind of colours. I do like this grey one though. That grey one is my kind of colour. Yeah, the others are not really my kind of colours. But like I said, they're colours that we're always going to need this time of year. I just can't get over how pigmented they are, guys. I usually like to do 2 coats on swatch sticks, but these do not need 2 coats at all. 1 thin coat is plenty. Right, so that is all the swatches. Now we're going to do a design using some of them. So I've pulled out my tips. I'm just going to give them all a coat of Madam Glam's base coat very quickly. I'll just show you me doing the one, guys, and then we'll crack on and get the design done. So I've pulled out Madam Glam's rubber base coat called Peru, and I'm going to apply that to these 3 tips here. I'm just going to show you me doing the one nail, guys. You don't need to see me applying it to all 3. And then on the pinky nail, I'm going to be doing a full coat of spiced cinnamon. Guys, I can't get over how pigmented these gels are. They just apply so smooth and effortlessly. Can you see how it's just gliding on? It's really, really nice to use. And I did only need to do 1 coat on that, so I'm going to pop that in the lamp for 60 seconds. So on this pointer fingernail, I'm going to be painting a French tip. So I'll start off by getting my smile line as neat as I can first. And then I should have really just gone in with the brush out of the bottle to fill in that end bit. But yeah, I like to do things backwards. I always think I'm cutting corners by doing things like this, and it ends up taking me even longer. So I'm just going to fill the rest of that tip in, and then I shall pop that in the lamp to cure for 60 seconds. So now I'm going in with the Madam Glam Velvet Matte Top Coat, and I'm going to give all 4 tips a full coat of that. Now when you are using a matte top coat, guys, make sure that you get every bit of that nail. If you miss any of them side bits, or if you miss any of that nail, you're going to have little shiny patches and it's just going to look stupid. I'll just show you me doing 1 more. I'm not going to show you me doing all 4. Then pop them in the lamp to cure for 30 seconds. So on this pinky now, I'm going to be doing some 3D sweater print. So to do the 3D sweater print, I'm kind of doing little zigzags going all the way down the middle of that nail. The only way, it's really hard to explain what I'm doing here. I've tried to explain this before and struggled. So I'm going down across a little diagonal and then back down again. You can kind of see what I'm doing anyway. Straight down, across at a diagonal and then back down. And then I'm going to do that all the way down the middle of the nail. Just like that. Now I'm not going to cure that gel, because into that I'm sprinkling some clear acrylic powder. Now you want to keep sprinkling this into that uncured gel until there's no more shiny patches. I'll show you what it should look like before you pop it in the lamp. 1 second. So this is what it should look like before you pop it in the lamp. Now I'm going to give that a double cure, so I'm going to give that 2 minutes in the lamp. So I'm going to do the sweater print on the tip of this nail as well. Now on the pinky nail, I'm doing it section by section because I didn't want to make any mistakes and have to wipe it all off. Because I'm only doing a little area on this nail, I decided to do it all in one go. So I've done the zigzaggy all the way down the middle, and then I've done a straight line down either side of that zigzag. And then up the sides, I've done some little dashes, which you can see there. Give that a sprinkle, and then we'll pop that in the lamp to cure for 2 minutes. So back to the pinky nail, I'm going to do a straight line going down one side of that zigzaggy print in the middle. Then I'm going to do the same on the other side. I'm using a long liner brush from AliExpress. I really like this brush. And then I'm going to do the little dashes down the sides. And then I'll give that a sprinkle and a cure. So yeah, the reason I'd done this in sections, guys, is because I didn't want to mess them lines up and then have to wipe the whole thing off and start again. So if you feel like you're going to mess it up, you can do it in sections like I've done on this nail. Now, when I say keep sprinkling this acrylic powder into that gel until there's no shiny patches, can you see there it was a little bit shiny? You want to make sure there's no shiny patches, just like that, and then that's ready to go in the lamp. That's that nail done. Now we're on to the middle nail, and I'm going to be doing some checkered print. So I'm using that spiced cinnamon to start with. I want this line a little bit thicker than the others. Not too thick, but it is going to be a little bit thicker than the other lines. Just like that. Perfect. Now, I wasn't happy with this nail, guys, so you will see at the end I've redone this nail. So where I'm doing this little bit of block work going across the bottom of the nail, I didn't like where it was. So I redid this nail off camera, and I've done that at a diagonal. There was a couple of things I didn't like about this nail, to be honest. I didn't like the mustard colour stripes going across. They was really skoo with. They looked like I'd been on the slosh all night because they was bad. When I woke up the next morning, I couldn't believe how bad they were. And also, I'd forgot to matte top coat before. This section here is going to have some 3D sweater print on that red bit of section there. And I'd forgot to matte top coat it as well, so it was shiny in the background. It just didn't look right. The whole nail was tragic. So I will show you the set before I redid this nail, then I'll show you afterwards as well. You tell me what you guys think. So I'm just making this section a little bit wider. And then once I'm happy with that, I did give it a cure in my lamp because, again, if I make a mistake with any of the other lines, then I haven't got to wipe the whole thing off and start again. So pop that in the lamp to cure. And now I'm going to add a little bit of this Rosemary Embrace to my palette. I'm going to do a nice thin line going from top to bottom and going behind that red patch. Give that a cure. Now I'm popping the Sweet Chamomile on my palette, which is that mustard colour. I'm going to do a thin line going all the way down, again behind that red section. And then the two horizontal lines, which were tragic. Wait until you see these, guys. They were so lopsided. But when I did them that night, they didn't look that bad. I don't remember him looking that bad. But when I looked at the nails the next morning, they was really, really bad. You'll see in a minute. They was bad. So once I thought I was happy with those lines, I cured that for 60 seconds. Now, what I should have done was I should have gone in with the matte top coat before I did the 3D sweater print on that red section. But you'll see in a minute I didn't. So it's got a shiny background behind the 3D sweater print. Look, guys, look at those mustard lines. They're going right upwards. They're so bent. And that's what they look like finished. What do you think to them, guys? Do you like them? So you'll see I've added the crystals and the bell on the ring fingernail, and I redid that middle nail because, like I said, I was not happy with that strip going across the bottom. Looks much better going diagonal, doesn't it? And the lines are so much straighter as well. And now I'm going to show you what they look like on my practice hand. Look, they look so much better being worn, don't they? I really, really like them. Considering they're really not my kind of colours. Yeah, I really like them. Well happy with them. So, all the products that I've used today, I'm going to leave the names for listed in the description box below. I have got a 35% off discount code for Madam Glam, guys, which is GG35. I'll pin that in the comments along with the link to the Madam Glam website. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. And I hope to see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.